Bengals Gangam playoff style. We have state soccer championship game plus section finals for football and volleyball. It's win or go home. Coming up on Sports Den. Oh, I love that song.
That's a good
favorite song. Welcome to Sports Den. We are your hosts. This guy's Jeff Dinsmore. I'm Kenton Kipp. We are deep into the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's
we were.
State tournament time.
Yep.
For either you're in the state tournament or you've already had the state tournament.
Yeah.
And except for swimming and diving, that's next week.
Or you're out.
Or you're out. Most of the teams by this point are out. You can't win them all. Not every team gets there. But the Bengals got there in as many sports as almost humanly possible.
Yeah.
At least the section final for everything.
Absolutely.
And their boys soccer team made it to the big game as the Bengals knocked out the number 1 team, Champo Park, in the quarterfinal. Then the 5th seed, Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars, in the semifinal. Then they took aim at the number 3 seed, Eastview Lightning, at the Metrodome. The state championship for Class 2A on the line. Just 2 minutes in, Lightning corner Sam Flugie kicks it to Michael Stockton, who puts a head on it, and Lightning strikes 1-0. Look out, Powder.
Ooh.
4 minutes later, Mitchell Bogey loses it. Ian Durbin fires one on off the post. Bogey with a mop-up duty, and the Bengals are on the board. We're tied up at 1. Love the dance. He's got the moves.
Yeah.
Like Jagger or Bogey. Lightning free kick from 60 yards out. Watch this, Jeff. He puts it right to the head of Jacob Ofheim. Oh, my. 2-1 Lightning just 20 minutes in, and it remained 2-1 at the break. Eastview with the lead, but the Bengals, Zach Brunko, his shot is deflected. It goes to Zachary Wright, and he puts in the extra point. We are tied up at 2. 3 minutes later, another long-range free kick for the Lightning. It doesn't get headed in by a teammate this time, but it doesn't get cleared out either, and Pierce Erickson heads to the open man. Jacob Ofheim, who nets his second goal of the night. 3-2 Lightning with 16 minutes to play. Big-time goal there. The Bengals kept applying pressure, attempting to tie it up, but Kyle Amat was up to the task. He gets a really nice save here. And then again, with the clock winding down, the Bengals get off one last shot, but Lamont with the stop, and the Lightning win the state championship. Congratulations to the Lightning on their title and to the Bengals for a phenomenal season. The Bengals finish in 2nd place as nice road to the tournament for them. So they take home 2nd place, best the Bengals have ever done in soccer. So congratulations to them. And then in Class A, we had a Rochester Lourdes shootout victory over St. Paul Academy Summit. So Lourdes brings home the title. Congratulations to them as well. For the ladies, we knew our Bengals lost in the semifinal round to Wayzata. And then on Thursday, they played in the 3rd place game, and they lost 6-2 to Lakeville North, the number 1 seed, as Wayzata takes home the state title. 2-0 victory for the Trojans over White Bear Lake. Congratulations to the Trojans, as well as the Bengals for 4th place. Both boys and girls in the top 4. That's pretty good. In Class A, it was Benilde St. Margaret's a 3-2 victory over Blake. So close games all the way around in the championships. So the Red Knights, North Suburban team, they take the title.
They're always good.
They're good at soccer.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, actually, everyone, but they did a good job.
One of their things. Soccer.
Mm.
All right, moving on to football. There's a new playoff setup. Now they added a class. There's 6A. There's 7 classes, including 9-man. So 6A is the new big class. There's 32 teams, 4 sections with 8 teams each. So they play 1 round, and then they do a crossover game between the Section 5, which has Blaine, and Section 6 has the Classic Lake team. So Blaine, the Bengals travel to Coleman Stadium to take on the top seed from Section 6, the Edina Hornets, coming out of a big beehive like a bunch of angry hornets. In the first quarter, Alex Copa's pass is picked. Jack Fallon of the Hornets picks it off, goes 40 yards to the end zone. Edina takes a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. Big play from their defense. They add a field goal to make it 10-0. And again, Hornets defense comes up big. Bengals driving, but disaster strikes again. Copa picked off. And Todd brings it all the way back. 80-yard touchdown. It is 17-0 Edina in this one. It is not looking good for the Bengals. But things would turn around for Blaine. The Bengals with a big play to answer back on the ground. Check this out. Kunle Allende on the draw counter. Breaks free, and he could go the distance. And he does. He outruns the defenders. He goes the distance. He goes for speed. He goes 80 yards for the touchdown. Bengals are on the board. Extra point, Zach Wright, 17-7. Hornets looking for another field goal before the half. Check this out. Bengals have other plans. Kick blocked by Caleb Butler. Picked up by Sam Kriegler, and he is off to the races. As the clock runs out on the half, 74-yard return on the blocked field goal, and the Bengals end the half with a big play, a 9-point swing. Play of the Week nominee, star wipe for that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice block by Butler, and Kriegler houses it. Suddenly the Bengals are right back in this one. Extra point hits the upright, no good. 17-13 Hornets lead at the break, with the Bengals with some momentum. You want more big plays, Jeff? Third quarter?
More. Yes.
More big plays? Okay. Copa, the wide receiver screen pass to Joe Roble, gets some blocks, and then it's off to the races. One man to beat, and so he beats him. Breaks the ankle tackle along the sideline, and he is gone. 72 yards for the touchdown. And yes, another play of the week nominee, racking up the star wipes. Roble would not be denied. Extra point right, and the Bengals take the lead, 20-17 with those 20 unanswered points. Later on in the third, big play for the Hornets on a quick hitter of their own, Mark Hanberg to Marley Allison. This kid is good. Gets a block, jukes the defender, then sprints to the house. 35-yard touchdown for Allison. He is dangerous, and he gives the Hornets the lead back 24-20. Fourth quarter, Hornets 3rd and 8. Hanberg escapes pressure and throws in the run, and he hits his man alone in the end zone. Marley Allison awaiting the pass. Touchdown Hornets, big play, and the Hornets take a 30-20 lead with a little over 9 minutes to play. Bengals get one back. Alex Copa takes it in from 1 yard out. Right the extra point, and the Bengals within 3, 30-27 with over 5 minutes to play. The Hornets run plenty of clock before the Bengals get the ball back. And then faced with a 4th and 18, Joe Roble, watch this, he gets drilled as the ball is about to be thrown. No flag. The Bengals turn it over on downs. A tough play to go out on for sure. But the Hornets survive a scare from the Bengals, 30-27, the final score, as Edina moves on to the 6A state tournament. Copa, 204 yards passing, a touchdown, and those 2 interceptions both returned for touchdowns, and 15 yards and a touchdown rushing. Kunle Allende, 108 yards and a touchdown on the ground, as he got big plays from Joe Roble and Drulo and Allende, and of course the defense coming up with that big block, kick return. But Blaine, their season unfortunately is over. They end 6-4. Edina moves on. A big play, big game for Hanberg. 249 yards, 2 touchdowns, an interception. Allison, that guy's a beast. 156 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, he was a force to be reckoned with. As also Derek Todd and Jack Fallon, those interception returns for touchdowns. It was a wild one. Here's the sections 5 and 6 brackets as it shapes up as they played each other. And it was Wayzata defeating Champlain Park. All the Northwest teams went down. All the Classic Lake teams moved on from that area. Minnetonka over Maple Grove. Eden Prairie over Osseo, and Edina over Blaine. All the Northwest teams are out of it.
But I'll tell you what, now Wayzata has to take Blaine or take.
It's going to get more and more interesting as we go on. Those quarterfinal games on Friday at the Metrodome. There's going to be some good football being played.
Yeah. But you see those teams that they lost, like Eden Prairie's lost a couple games. Eden Prairie.
Every team vulnerable. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, but
there's not 1 or 2 powerhouse teams that that are just mopping the floor with everybody.
But these 4 teams
they're mopping
are
the floor with each other, so
Yeah.
they're beating up on each other. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah. But the Springline Park Panthers, well, they had a good season. They won the conference and did undefeated, and they went into section playoffs, and they've won the Andover, which was a good game. They beat Andover, but now they had to go to Tino Grace to play Tino Grace. Here comes the first, right? This is right off the bat. Give it to Barber. He goes in for the touchdown. It's 7-0, just like that. Here come the Panthers. But it's a fumble. Oh, fumble. Tino Grace gets it, and the Panthers are moving, but you know what? It didn't happen. This one, it's picked off. Jackson, he goes all the way down to the 45-yard line.
That.
Yeah, I know it. Now here comes Tino Grace. He fumbled. Did you see that?
I saw it.
Sorry. It's, no. Panthers didn't get it done. Here we go. Here come the Panthers once again. It's a costly mistake. Are you kidding me? Who are you giving it to? It takes them down to the 1-yard line, and it's
Not everybody heard the audible there.
14-0 at halftime. Here we go. Get the kickoff here. It's a little trickery here. Oh, here he comes. Gabe Dahl. He's going to get all the way down. You got to get it down on the 44-yard line. Now, here they come. It's Evans in the end zone for a touchdown. Hey, we got a game. It's 14-6. Panthers stopping again. Here's a pass. It's 4th down. And he had a chance. But here comes Tino Grace. But it's fumbled again. The Panthers have it on the 49-yard line. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this. 4th down. It's still 13-6. Oh, no. Here comes Tino Grace. A.J. LaPanta. A big first down for Tino Grace. And they get him into the end zone. It's 21-7. Or 6, I'm sorry. But here, this is nice here. This is Barber. He's going to scoop it up, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown, and that'll do it.
The Marion Barber?
Yeah, it's his cousin, I think, or something, or his brother, whatever. Jared Evans, 14 for 65 yards. EJ, 19 at 79 yards. Gabe Dahl, 529. Austin Swenson, 8 for 24 yards. But you know what? For the Springline Park Panthers, they had a good game. They had things going for them, but it's pretty tough. Springline Park they were pretty much matched in that game. So now they come up with the big game coming up in state tournament, and they will play at home or at St. Paul. They will be taking on against. Oh, there you see the 4-5A there, Tino Grace, 28-6.
Yeah, let's run through those state tournaments here. Let's see if we can start with
here we are, right here.
Class 6A. It's going to be Rosemount taking on Edina, the number 1 seed. Lakeville North and Prior Lake. Eastview taking on Wayzata. Minnetonka taking on Eden Prairie. And so those games will be happening on Thursday and Friday down at the Metrodome.
And for 5A, it is Elk River. Hey, way to go. Yeah. They
got a Northwest team in there.
St. Thomas and Mankato West. Look at that. They're 4-6. Mankato West. They play Owatonna, who's undefeated. Moorhead is undefeated. They take on Bemidji, and Tino Grace will take on Apple Valley. And I don't see anybody beating Tino Grace, no doubt.
And De La Salle in Class 4A, one of the favorites, taking on Becker. Hutchinson versus Casson Mantorville. Detroit Lakes taking on Princeton. And Hill Murray taking on Holy Family Catholic.
3A, it is New London Spicer. Hey, Annandale's there again. Mike Bouchard loves it. Jordan takes on Rochester Lords. Perham takes Esco, and St. Croix Lutheran plays Blue Earth.
And in Class 2A, it is Holding Ford taking on Bold. Sibley East taking on Caledonia. Holly versus Moose Lake, Willow River, and Mayor Lutheran taking on Jackson County Central.
All right, and for 1A, Browerville takes on Dawson Boyd. Sleepy Eye, St. Mary's against Bethlehem Academy. Monoman takes away Barnum, and Atwater Cosmo Grove City. Is there anybody else? Who is St. Clair?
Probably.
And now here it is.
And when 8 isn't enough, it's 9-man football. Nevis taking on Southridge, Mountain Lake, and Grand Meadow. Goodridge, Gurgla taking on Ely, and Wheaton, Herman, Norcross taking on Clinton, Graceville, Beardsley, Foss.
Where's Stephen Argyle? No, Stephen, that's 2 years
Probably
in a
at
row.
home knitting a sweater. If there's time at the end of the show, we're going to look at our predictions because that's what,
Yeah.
because that matters. We're so good at those.
Oh, we are. Yeah.
People love that part of the show.
Yep.
All right. Speaking of parts we love of the show, trivia question time.
Okay.
This week it's a doozy.
All right. What is
Ashley Pafko's middle name? Blaine girls soccer player.
I don't know.
Ashley
that.
Pafko. If you know her middle name,
I might be able to guess.
yeah. And guesses are welcome. 763-231-2809 or email us at sportsnet@northmetrotv.com if you think you know the answer. And we'll find out next week for sure. When we have our athlete guest here for the fall finale, we can ask her.
All right. Well, you ask her.
We will.
All right.
All right. We have got playoff volleyball coming up on the other side of this break.
All right.
And our predictions, play of the week, and all that good stuff. You're watching Sports on North Metro TV.
You've had frozen pizza. You've had pizza old and cold. Oh, you've even had pizza that tastes like cardboard and ketchup. Well, what the heck? It's time to find out what pizza is supposed to taste like. It's time for Linwood Pizza. Linwood Pizza. Taste the difference fresh makes.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
In Anoka County, contact Twin Cities Insurance Group, your nationwide insurance agent.
If you need seamless gutters, whether the job is large or small, you can say,
I know a guy!
for your full service landscaping, you can say,
I know a guy!
if you need commercial or residential lawn care, you can say,
I know a guy! I'm Charlie Walker, and if you need professional seamless gutters, landscaping, and lawn care, you can say, I know a guy!
With gold at an all-time high, take that rope and say bye-bye. Earrings, bracelets, rings, and chains. We buy gold at your exchange. Don't send your gold to someone strange. We buy gold at your exchange. Spring Lake Park, Fridley Blaine. We buy gold at your exchange.
Join Ben Hale and Danica Peterson every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Welcome back to Sports Den. That's Jeff, I'm Kenton.
That's
Last week was Halloween,
Yeah.
and we had a show right before we had a volleyball game.
Mm-hmm.
We also asked a Halloween-related trivia question. It was, what is the greatest Halloween costume ever? And,
Wow.
I looked it up online,
What was it?
and I Googled it, and I found the answer.
What was it?
Let's see if we can see the answer to the greatest Halloween costume ever. There it is. Greatest Halloween costume ever. And,
What?
Yep. And the answer was provided by Jerry Millington.
Wow.
He got it right. So congratulations to Jerry. We'll get you not only a Sports and t-shirt, but also a bottle of Pepsi. So enjoy that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Now, we did have that volleyball game on Halloween night, and Blaine, the #1 seed in the section in Section 5, Class 3A, the semifinal. Going back to last Wednesday night as the Blaine Bengals, the clear-cut favorite with their #1 seed, hosting the #4 seeded Eagles of Totino Grace. In Game 1, an errant Eagle pass sets up Rebecca Hawkins, and the Hawk downs the Eagle. And the Bengals close out strong. Lydia Dimke on the outside. She puts it away. Dimke named to the All-Metro first team. The Bengals take game 1, 25-21. El juego número dos.
That means number 2.
That's game number 2 in Espanol. Eagles, Laura Eikens with the block. Eagles take a late lead 20-19, but the Bengals close out strong with a 6-1 run. Sierra Tro serves up the winner. The Bengals take numero dos, 25-21. Game number 3. Eagles come out soaring in the third set. Delaney Rohan serves up the ace. 6-0 Eagles early on. It took a little while for the Bengals to get their Gangnam Style in the third. Dimke's kill helps the Bengals close the gap. Then Jessica Jorgensen, her kill from the middle, tied it up at 17. The Bengals took the lead and they did not look back. Match point, Taylor Morgan, the super sophomore. 25-20 Bengals. Morgan nearly crippled by her own awesomeness. It's near debilitating. She's so awesome. I'm telling you, those Bengals are finishers. 3-game sweep. The Bengals win.
We're not going to lose this game. We're not going to go home on this is our gym, so we're not going to go home now. It's our team. I give them all the credit for that. I mean, you get one kill from anybody and that can spark anything, and that's really good.
Well, I definitely couldn't do it without the great defense behind me and my setter just setting me great balls, but every time you go up to hit, you hope to get the ball down, whether it's going for the big kill or hitting the shot, and so you always got to look out of your corner of your eye just where the ball is going to land and hit around their defense at all times. I think I speak for everyone when I say it means everything to us. We have worked so hard this season. We have overcome some adversities in the past, and we hope to go back to state and do better than we did last year and finish our business.
Yeah, Gangnam Style. Section 538 section championship. The Blaine Bengals taking on the number 2 seed, Osseo Orioles. In game 1, the Orioles. There's more Pekarek sisters.
Nope.
Pekarek, sophomore Hannah Pekarek with the ace. And Osseo keeps pace and then scores the final 3 points in bonus time. 26-24, Orioles steal the first set and they are flying high. Look at them. They are excited. El juego número dos.
Number 2.
En Espanol. Taylor Morgan is the X Factor, minus Simon Cowell. And for stretches of the match, it was the Taylor Morgan versus Philip Webb event. In an all-out slugfest of raw volleyball bludgeoning. The volleyball was the big loser. Poor Wilson. Check this out. This is ridiculous. Punishing the ball. But man cannot live on violent killing alone. Lydia Dimke puts in more service than a butler at the Kardashian house. As Dimke serves up 3 straight aces and 6 aces in the match as part of her 11 service points. Catherine Hawkins, Kitty Hawk, puts the final stamp on El Juego Número Dos with the kill. 25-17 Bengals tied up. Game 3, Morgan continues her violent streak and the Bengals put the Orioles on the ropes. Trost the attack. And then it's Jessica Jorgensen who sends it back over. And like my voicemails to Burt Reynolds, it goes unreturned. Bengals up 2-1, looking to close things out in game 4. Jessica Jorgensen, the block. The Bengals up big, and they keep it that way. Match point, Osseo serve goes out, and the Bengals win! 25-13 in game 4. 3-1, the Bengals will be making a return trip to the state tournament, and they have unfinished business.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations to the Bengals. Let's hear from those Lady Bengals Section 538 champions.
It's such a rewarding feeling. I mean, we've set this goal since day one, and to be able to achieve it and be back at home at the XL is just amazing, accomplishing feeling.
We're actually going and celebrating at Lydia Dimke's house afterwards with all of our friends, and it's the most amazing feeling in the world to go state once again.
Key to winning today's match is definitely playing as a team and just trying your hardest, because it could have been our last game, but it wasn't.
Just continue to work as a team and keep building our confidence and just keep working together. It's been working this whole season, so we're going to continue. We're going to state, baby.
Like Gangnam Style
what is
fever.
This?
Hey, wait.
We're going to state, baby.
Oh, yeah. Just to remind you, Bengals going to state as Section 538 champions. They're going back, and they have unfinished business. And so the 3-1 victory over Osseo in the section final, and they get the number 2 seed in the Class 3A tournament. They're taking on Bemidji in the first round. Anoka also made it there. They're taking on number 1 seed Lakeville North.
Ooh.
Those games on Thursday at 9 and 11 a.m. Winner advances to Friday. If Blaine wins, they'll take on the winner of Eden Prairie Owatonna on Friday at 11 a.m. Championship game on Saturday at 5 p.m. All games down at the Xcel Energy Center. Unfortunately, we're not able to be there because Webcast Company has exclusive rights. They can say we don't want you there, and that's what they said. So
they do they want to do.
So we'll be getting a copy of the first game, but after that, there is no television for the rest of the tournament. We'll be getting highlights for you, of course, and we'll show you on the fall finale of SportsCenter next Wednesday, the 14th, full of athlete guests, fun and prizes, and all that good stuff. Class 2A tournament has got Marshall taking on Mora, Belle Plaine, Holy Family, and Thief River Falls, Caledonia, the 2 seed, taking on Maple Lake, and Sauk Center, the 3 seed, taking on St. Croix Lutheran.
Awesome.
In Class A, it is Bethlehem Academy, the number 1 seed, taking on Martin County West, Nevis. They made it again.
Hey, Nevis, yeah.
Nevis. Winnie Mac, Minneota, the number 2 seed, taking on Northwoods, and Southwest Christian, 3 seed, taking on Underwood. So there's going to be a whole lot of volleyball going on at the Xcel Energy Center this weekend.
Hey, that'd be a good trivia. Where's Nevis? Do you know?
Where?
I have no idea.
Google map that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's find out.
Yeah, please.
Wasn't there like a 90s cartoon with
that's what I was
on
thinking.
MTV?
Yeah, anyway. You know, it was voting.
It was, yeah. It was voting. Male Athlete of the Year. We had Super Tuesday, and you can still vote as Kunle Inde off to a big lead in the male Athlete of the Fall season competition. Michael Diggins behind him. We've got some great nominees here of 8 choices. So get the vote out. You've got another week.
Yes.
We'll announce the winner next week on Wednesday during our live fall finale, as the polls will close next Wednesday at noon, the 14th. And in the female category, we've got Jenna Roaring in the lead, Carly Trout of Centennial Volleyball. We also, nominees, we have Ashley Pafko, Lydia Dimke, Taylor Morgan, Brittany Montian, Mary Lou Swanson, and Lexi Lutke.
Wow.
So support your girls. I'm sure there'll be many, many, many more votes. NorthMetroTV.com, and click the link on the homepage there to jump to the poll and submit your vote. 1 per hour per IP address.
Wow.
Please.
All right. Well, you can do it every hour.
You can do it every hour.
All right. Well.
That's right. All right. Our athlete of the week is Lydia Dimke, Blaine Volleyball. She had 21 kills, 8 aces, 48 assists, and 25 digs versus Totino Grace and Osseo. Great stat line for Lydia Dimke. Just another weekend for Lydia Dimke.
Yeah, just doesn't matter.
See if she can lead them to victory, as she's the on the first team All-Metro Team of the Year as setter.
Yep.
The Player of the Year, I believe, is Alyssa Gaynor, so of Lakeville North, the number 1 seed. But I think the Bengals take home a state championship. They got their hands full. A lot of good teams there, but I just got a feeling. Bengals, they're going to bring it home. It's their style. All right, time now for our play of the week. Pop that. Crack it open. Don't spill. Glug, 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 glug. Here it is. Last Friday night, Bengals defense looking for a big play, and it's blocked by Caleb Butler. No suit for you and your field goal, but Kriegler takes it back the other way.
Oh,
Huge
baby.
Oh, baby indeed. Sam Kriegler takes it back 74 yards for the touchdown. That's a big time play right there, and that, my friend, is your play of the week.
Oh, baby.
All right. Turns out people are saved. We don't have time for our predictions, but if you've got the time, go to NorthMetroTV.com. You can watch episodes of sports, and you can vote for male and female athlete of the week. Fall finale next week. We'll have athlete guests in studio, 1 full hour.
An hour.
Super happy, fun, good times. Go Bengals.
Go Panthers.
Go Cougars.
Go, not